Alrighty, friends and family, again I have to sharpen the blades on these mowers. This walk behind, I'm gonna raise it up, just like I have that gravely over there. I wanted to get in front of the gravely to show you, but the sun's on my back right here, so it's not gonna be a good video anyway. But I'm gonna do this little Cup Cadet, this 33-inch. It's got only 2 blades. I'm gonna try to go from up at the top. We have to raise it up to get to the blades. Same thing with this little Craftsman here. This is belongs to a friend of mine, and he mentioned he wanted to do the blades, and I said I'll do them for you. I just have to come up with some sort of a way to lift it up, because the way I do the gravely, you can see how the gravely is up. This is the 250 gravely. I use this jack. This jack looks like it's a jack for a Jeep. But I came up with the idea of buying this thing, and it's been working so good for me for so many years. It's up in the air. It's about 3-4 feet up in the air. I'm gonna have to get lower to show you how I take the blades off. I had a friend at work asking me how do I do it, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna watch this, and then he's gonna see how I do it. I'm no professional by no means. I'm not a professional by no means, but this is how I do it. I've been doing it for a long time, and it works. I just raise it up with that jack. It looks like a Jeep, a jack that belongs to a Jeep. I bought it at Harbor Freight for 50 bucks, 60 bucks a long time ago. I mean, I've been doing my blades the same way for many years. So let me get down and show you how I do it. I have to get down all the way down here. These things pick up all kinds of trash and strings, and you have to make sure that you remove this. Don't leave them on, or it will mess up the spindle. So I got an impact wrench. Sorry about the noise. Here's one blade. Here comes the next one. Sorry about the noise. They always say make sure to scrape all the buildup at the bottom, but I gotta tell you something. These gravelies that I have owned over the years, they build up very, very little grass at the bottom of the deck. So, I mean, if your mower builds up any kind of grass at the bottom of the deck, remove it. It's always good to keep it clean. But thank God, and I mean, pure luck, I guess, these gravels I have bought over the years, they never build up any, I mean, like big amounts of grass at the bottom of it. So I've been lucky. Let me get to the third one. We'll get them up. We'll go to the shed, and we will sharpen them up. Make sure you don't lose these bolts and these washers. Make sure you don't lose them, because you're going to need them later. So here are the blades. They need to be edged. There's a certain way that a lot of mechanics do it. Like I said, I'm not professional by no means. I'm not a mechanic, but I do my own blades. So I'll show you how I do mine. So let's go down to this shed. So this is the grinder I used. It's got 2 wheels, but I only use one. This one's too rough, so I kind of use this one's kind of smoother. It's gonna be a little noise, but I'm gonna show you how I do it. So I don't take off a whole lot here. I mean, you can do it. I'm gonna try to do it. I usually just run my grinder here on this side and on this side, and I can tell you it's sharp. It gets really, really sharp. As a matter of fact, they don't feel too bad. But bear with me. There's gonna be a little noise. If you want to get on this side, see if you can get the. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it, if it's a good angle or not. But see, it's pretty much, this is all I take off. I'm gonna try to clean it up a little bit more. But you don't have to press hard up against the grinder, okay? I don't know if you can see it, but that feels pretty good. That feels very good. Then I just flip it over and I go on the back of it. I don't know if you guys can see it up against the light, but that is razor sharp. It's razor sharp. It's just a little bit. I take off a little bit on the back of it. I don't take off a whole lot in front of it. You can see it's a little dirty here, but it's just that. It's dirty, but it's sharp. If you can put your finger up against it, you be careful not to run it up this way. It is really sharp. I'm gonna do the other side now. Let me turn the grinder this way. Can you kind of see it? Can you see it? Can you see that? I don't know if the camera can focus, but can you see that? That is really clean. It's really sharp. It's really sharp. So all I do is I flip it over and I go on the back of it. It's not really bad. The blade is not really bad. All you got to do is take off just a little bit, and it's really sharp. It's razor sharp. See that? If you could touch this, I mean, this is really, really sharp. It's razor sharp. You don't want to run your finger like this. If anybody knows a better way to do it, comment, let me know. I'm just cleaning it up a little bit. I mean, but this is, wow, it's really sharp. I don't know how many yards you got, or if you guys just do in your house, but this right here lasts you a while. I'm gonna try to clean it up a little bit more up here, but it's just cleaning it up because it's really sharp already. See that? It looks clean. Let me do one more for you guys. I got 3 to do. I'm gonna do one more. You don't have to bend it all the way this way, nor this way. Just kind of go with the angle of the blade. You can see this one took me a little bit longer, but I'm just trying to clean it out really because the edge is right here. That one's sharp. It is sharp already. So I'm just trying to clean it. You can clean it up all the way up here. It's not going to hurt anything. just a bit cleaner, but the edge stays the same. Stays the same. I'm gonna flip it over and go on the back of it. If you run it once, it'll be enough. But if you can run it twice, it's better. It's really sharp. Try this at home if you can try it, or tell your mechanic, see if it works for you, or he does it the same way. I don't know. But this is really sharp. If you only do it in your house, it'll last you for over a month. And if you're mowing yards and you got 30 yards a week, this baby you don't have to do it but probably once a week. Once a week, and you can do 30 yards. See that? It just cleans it up, but the edge stays the same. Be careful when you do it, because it's really sharp. Really sharp. Look at that baby. Look at that baby. You can beat that. That's a good edge. It's sharp. It's razor sharp. Now when you do it this way, it puts a better edge on it. Puts a better edge on it. Yep. It never fails. It never fails. It's very sharp. I'm gonna cut this thing off right here. I got one more blade to do. But if you do this, I can assure you, you will have a clean cut every time. And not just a clean cut, but it'll last you. If you do 30 yards a week, this edge right here will last you a whole week. It has always worked for me. I know some people have this little balancer where they put it on, but if you don't take a whole lot, you don't have to take a whole lot. Just make sure you take enough where you can feel it. I mean, it's just one, or you can run it through the grinder once or twice. And if you have a handheld, it's better. I have never balanced them. I haven't. I've been doing this for over 20 years, and it has always worked for me. It never failed. You're gonna have a clean cut. Hey guys, I'm gonna go and put these blades on. I think I'll see you in the next video. I'm gonna do all the mows. I'll do a short video on them. Hopefully you guys like it. If you guys know a better way to do it, let me know. I like to use your technique. I appreciate you watching this video. Thank you.